Have you ever wondered what it truly takes to choose between the heart and the world around you? Today we dive into the mesmerizing performances of Li Xian and Yongz, where love clashes with duty, and every smile hides a secret. Stay with us, because the story you think you know is far more dangerous and inspiring than you ever imagined. Welcome to News Stars CN, your window into the lives and art of China's most captivating stars. Today we're exploring two actors whose roles challenge not just themselves, but every one of us, Li Xian and Yongz. Their characters navigate a world of romance, responsibility, sacrifice, and hidden ambition, revealing truths about love, courage, and integrity. At first glance, Li Xian's character appears to float through life with effortless charm and a carefree demeanor, a man whose laughter seems to disguise any real worry, whose casual gestures suggest he takes little seriously. This initial impression draws viewers in, inviting them to underestimate him, to see him as playful, almost light-hearted, a figure defined by spontaneity and apparent ease. Yet beneath this surface lies a profoundly intricate personality, a character whose outward frivolity is carefully constructed to conceal a fierce intelligence and unwavering ambition. Every smile, every mischievous glance, every seemingly trivial joke is part of a deliberate strategy, a camouflage that allows him to navigate a world where exposing his true intentions too soon could jeopardize everything he values. What appears as indifference is, in fact, an armor forged from experience and foresight, a shield that guards the depth of his vision and the seriousness of his purpose. This duality, the tension between levity and gravity, playfulness and precision, creates a magnetic complexity that keeps audiences enthralled, as they begin to sense there is far more beneath the surface than the initial impression suggests. As the narrative unfolds, viewers gradually recognize that his laughter is a language of protection, that his casual demeanor is a deliberate performance, and that the man who seems to drift lightly through life is, in truth, carefully measuring, calculating, and preparing for pivotal moments where his hidden strength and determination will emerge. This layered portrayal mirrors the subtlety of human behavior itself, reflecting how people often wear masks to protect themselves, to navigate social expectations, or to safeguard their innermost ambitions. It is this delicate interplay between what is shown and what is concealed that gives Li Xian's character a sense of authenticity and relatability. Audiences are drawn not only to the charisma he exudes, but also to the emotional depth that gradually reveals itself, inspiring reflection on their own lives and the hidden complexities that define human experience. The brilliance of this performance lies in its ability to balance charm with strategy, humor with intensity, and vulnerability with resilience, leaving viewers captivated, curious, and profoundly engaged with the journey of a man whose true self unfolds layer by layer, transforming a seemingly simple character into a compelling study of ambition, courage, and the intricate masks we all wear in our pursuit of meaning and connection. Yongz's character embodies a remarkable balance of tenderness and unyielding strength, a presence that commands attention not through force but through quiet determination and emotional authenticity. From the very first scenes, she demonstrates a depth of compassion that is immediately relatable, a warmth that draws others toward her while simultaneously revealing a resilience forged through adversity. She does not wait for life to unfold passively. Instead, she actively shapes her own path, navigating challenges with a careful blend of intuition and principle. Her strength is not the overt, dramatic type often celebrated in stories of heroism, but a subtler, profoundly human power, the kind that arises when one chooses empathy over indifference, action over resignation, and integrity over expediency. This duality allows her character to resonate deeply with audiences across cultures, reflecting the internal struggles that many people experience when balancing personal desire with moral or social responsibility. Her moments of vulnerability, far from diminishing her, reveal the courage it takes to feel deeply in a world that often rewards detachment. She experiences fear, doubt, and longing, yet transforms these emotions into a quiet resolve that guides her decisions and influences the lives of those around her. The authenticity of her portrayal lies in the way she inhabits both extremes simultaneously, the delicate and the formidable, the emotional and the principled, the intimate and the public. In doing so, Yongz's character challenges traditional expectations of female roles on screen, showing that gentleness does not equate to weakness and that true compassion is often revealed most clearly under pressure. Every interaction, every choice, and every quiet moment of observation builds a portrait of a woman whose power is defined not by dominance but by presence, empathy, and moral courage. Viewers are drawn into her internal world, understanding that her strength is inseparable from her tenderness, that her ability to act decisively stems from a profound awareness of others' needs and her own sense of responsibility. By embodying these qualities with sincerity and nuance, Yongz offers a performance that is both inspirational and deeply moving, reminding audiences that real power often lies in the capacity to care, to act with integrity, and to persist with grace in the face of adversity. Her character leaves a lasting impression because she reflects a truth that resonates universally, that strength and tenderness, far from being contradictory, are in fact the most compelling markers of human resilience and authenticity. The central tension in this story lies in the timeless struggle between love and duty, a conflict that resonates deeply because it mirrors the choices we all face in our own lives. Li Xian's character is caught in a delicate balance, yearning for intimacy and connection with the woman he loves while simultaneously bearing responsibilities that demand sacrifice and restraint. This conflict is neither simple nor theoretical. It is a visceral, emotional experience that exposes the human cost of loyalty, morality, and obligation. Every decision he makes, every moment of withdrawal from the person he desires, carries weight not only for himself but for those who depend on him and the broader world he inhabits. Audiences are drawn into this struggle because it reflects a reality we all recognize: the tension between following one's heart and honoring the commitments that define our place in society, in family, and in community. The brilliance of this portrayal lies in its authenticity. It does not offer easy answers or moral absolutes, but instead presents a nuanced exploration of sacrifice, responsibility, and the courage it takes to act ethically in situations where personal desires collide with greater obligations. Watching him navigate these choices, viewers are invited to reflect on their own experiences of compromise and the ways in which love can be tested by circumstance, expectation, and duty. The emotional resonance is heightened by Yongz's character, whose own strength and empathy accentuate the stakes of his decisions. Her presence magnifies the beauty and pain of intimacy withheld, highlighting the subtle interplay between personal longing and collective responsibility. This universal struggle is compelling precisely because it transcends cultural or temporal boundaries. Whether in the context of romance, career, or family, the question remains the same: when our desires conflict with what is right, how do we respond? The narrative allows audiences to inhabit the inner world of a man and a woman wrestling with impossible choices, encouraging empathy, introspection, and emotional engagement. It illuminates the fragile but essential tension between self-interest and service, passion and principle, reminding us that the most profound human experiences often emerge from the very moments when our hearts and our obligations collide. By portraying these struggles with subtlety and depth, the story transforms from a mere romantic drama into a meditation on human integrity, emotional courage, and the intricate choices that define our lives, leaving viewers both moved and inspired. Despite the tension, moments of humor keep the narrative alive. Li Xian's mischievous gestures and playful energy, paired with Yongz's warm responses, create a rhythm that feels natural, reminding us that life is never purely tragedy or comedy. This blend allows viewers to connect emotionally, laughing and crying alongside the characters, deepening empathy and investment in their journey. Both actors face roles that push them to their limits, balancing contradictions and exploring emotional depth. For Li Xian, it's embodying a man whose apparent recklessness masks wisdom. For Yongz, it's portraying a woman whose gentleness carries steel. This artistic challenge transforms not just their characters, but the actors themselves, teaching audiences about resilience, self-discovery, and the courage to face complex truths. What makes these performances unforgettable is their ability to make us see ourselves. Every choice, every sacrifice, every act of bravery mirrors real-life struggles, pursuing dreams, protecting loved ones, or standing firm in adversity. Their story encourages viewers to reflect on their own lives. How do we balance love, ambition, and duty? How do we wear our masks without losing authenticity? Li Xian and Yongz remind us that true love sometimes demands sacrifice, and true responsibility requires courage we never knew we had. Their performances don't just entertain, they inspire, provoke thought, and celebrate the human spirit. If you enjoyed this exploration of their artistry and the depth of these unforgettable characters, don't forget to subscribe to News Stars CN, hit the like button, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Which would you choose if faced with the ultimate dilemma: follow your heart or honor your duty? We want to hear your perspective. Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for more insights into China's brightest stars.